Hello and welcome to the part two of Python series. And we are just finishing off Python 3. And we were at, what were we doing before we left? So we were doing relational, excuse me. I'll cut this part in the final video. So welcome to the second part of this Python series. And my name is Fahad Murtaza and you're watching iSuperCoder. And in this series, we are just learning Python, just filling in the gaps in our knowledge. And this is the second part of that series. There are going to be more than, I think, two or three, but let's see. I hope you can hear me properly. I can see your chats are coming in. Okay. So just comment down where you're watching from, what time is it for you. So let's just get started, I guess. We'll share the screen and we'll just get started. And yeah, there we go. Okay, so I think this is a better way of doing things. And yeah, let me know once you see my screen and we can just get started. Let me know if you can hear me properly and you can see my screen. In the meanwhile, I'll just go check Twitter and see if everything is working. And I'll be getting my breakfast right away. Right. So I think some of you are commenting now. So watching. Answer. Okay, perfect. Thank you so much for confirming that. I'm going to confirm my audio doing fine here. We are on live on Twitter. We have twitch.tv. If you want to watch a better quality, you just go to twitch.tv/iSuperCoder. And you also have YouTube. iSuperCoder is growing quite rapidly, if I may say. So I'm going to get my breakfast quickly. So this is two boiled eggs and green tea without sugar, but today there is sugar in it. I don't know why. So we're going to start, pause, resume, cancel, start at 25 minutes timer. Okay, now relational operators are greater than equal to, less than, and less than equal to. So if you have, let me write down for you. So let's say you have greater than, then if A is written is like that, then A is greater than B. Okay, I'll just comment it. If you write A is greater than equal to B, which means A is greater than or equal to, and then we have A is less than B, which means A is less than B. Okay, I'll comment it. So we comment it. A is less than equal to B. So A is, that's how you do it. So that's what it means. Okay, let's just check your comments. Both are fine. Perfect. Nure Mahi, thank you for joining. We are live on Twitch. If you want to watch on Twitch, you can watch here. This is quite good, highest quality, because this is for gaming. So you can get a much better results in here. I apologize. Okay, I'm gonna quickly eat my egg. So I'm going to put this link in here. So if someone wants to watch on YouTube, they can go to YouTube. If they want to watch on Twitch, Twitter, they can just go there. So we remove that. Okay. And we also put the YouTube in here. I think that's more than enough for all of you. Yeah, so we put the YouTube. We didn't do the Twitch, but you understand it. Twitch.tv/. That thing. I'll just put it because it's the highest quality stream that we have on Twitch. So you can watch it all places. The reason is that I don't trust one platform to hold all my data. So I'm putting it everywhere. So if one is lost, it could be anywhere. So okay, so you can link, you can watch this on YouTube, you can watch this on Twitch, you can watch this on Twitter, and all of these different places. So, any questions about today's live stream? If you have any questions, just go ahead. In the mean, in the meanwhile, I'm just getting started. Okay, so no questions. About 6 people are watching, so let's get started with the live stream. Okay, so we talked about A is greater than B, is greater than or less than B. Sorry. Acha. So A is less than equal to B means this. So we commented. And now let's just go to the first one right there. Create an if statement that checks if X and Y are equal. So you have if A equals B. Okay. And then full colon and just takes you to the right spacing spaces. Okay. So, and then you I just needed to give my vocal cord a break, so I just showed you what I was doing. I wrote it down for you so you could understand it. So first one was if x and y are equal. So the credits is 120. We check if it's equal to or greater than 120 because the statement says so that if a student has 120 credits from Calvin Cool College, Calvin Coolidge's Cool College, then just print that. So we did two statements. One is equal to, and one is greater than and equal to. Greater than and equal to. Greater than or equal to, not and, because it could be both can't be true at the same time. So we just go to the next one. Okay. So where are you watching from? We are at 17 minutes. Now we do Boolean operator. So statement one is okay. Statement one is statement two equal to results of the following Boolean expressions. Right. And this. Oh, wow. What happened there? Right. So I have a lot of I have a lot of curves, so I'm just practicing my quiet coding skills. You can just watch it. Greater than or equal to and greater than or equal to 2.0. So that's the minimum requirement. If you get like 1.9, they just discontinue you, which is called DI in Pakistan, I guess. So yeah, you got it. Everyone got it. If any questions, let me know. Nobody's watching, so nobody cares. Okay, so let's just get to the next thing. Okay. So you can see that the first one that you need to solve is like parentheses, then you solve exponents, which we don't have here. Then you do the multiplication, which we have here. One will be done first. So first we do the parentheses, which is this. Start from here, you solve it. Then you see if minus 5 into 2 is 10. So this is true, or this has to be true. So true or false is. Now what happens is if you have true or true, that becomes true. That becomes true. If you have true or false, that's when someone is lying to you, you don't really know that if they are being truthful or they are being not truthful. So you assume that they're being truthful, like the kind person that you are. So false or false is false. True. False or true is true. Only one condition is false. And the same goes for here. So you do the PEMDAS, and we do that. This is the way that it works. So I commented it out so that you can understand it. I'll just copy it for you in this hub. And what we'll do is post it to the comments in here. So, and everything okay so far? PEMDAS. TY. I'll do the PEMDAS. TY. And we'll just copy the thing here. This one. It shouldn't be a secret. It should be a public thing. So we will just update it to be a public one, and I'll just link it to you. So we make it public like that. So you can run it on your own. There we go. Let's put the comment in here. Oh, come on. And you can just go to the comment section and get the link for that. And in the meanwhile, I'm just writing it down. So we do a statement. So now this is done. We run it. So this should be done. Yeah. And the second is that you just have to check if the credits are, if actually, if the credits are greater than or equal to 20, yeah, or no, you have to put an and statement. So it has to be more than 120 credits, and the GPA has to be more than or equal to 2.0. And now the statement, write it down, do a print, and like that. So if statement checking if a student either has 120 or more, or okay, so they want both things to have like an or statement. I think it should be an and statement in real life, but that's what they want. Okay, right, we're done. Let's move on to the next one. Actually, let me just copy that. Go back. Here. PEMDAS to pi. We do an edit on that. We put some new code in here. We're done. Now you have the link to it. You can just download it and run that Python pemdas.py to your heart's content. So it's supposed to show you these. Okay, and now we go next. Boolean operator is not, so not is like written like not equal to. I'll show you how we do that. So we like it right like that. So it should be not, or it should be like that. So it just turns a truthy statement into a false one, and the false statement into a truthy one. I don't know if it's truthy. Truthy is a word, but I just made that up. Yeah, so it's true. So now what we check is the first one, which is what we did. Just copy the statements, put them there, and the registrar's office at Calvin Coolidge Cool College has been so impressed with your work for that they have other tasks for you. They want you to return to a previous if statement and add in several checks using and not statements. So if students is not equal to, if the student credits is not greater than or equal to 120, then you print this thing saying that. Now, if the GPA is not greater than or equal to, so now it's not. So you have to put not and then parentheses like that. And the same goes for, I will just copy it, paste it. And this has to do with the, actually this is supposed to be written like that. And the second one is GPA, which is greater than 2.0, but they want the condition to be is not greater than. So we did not greater or equal to 2.0. You GPA is not high enough to graduate. So it's not greater than or equal to 2.0. So not greater than or equal to. Yeah. So you write it down like that. So we write it with the not thing. And actually it should be like that. Yep. Write it opposite to that. And not statements. So great. Yeah. So not. Yeah. So it turns opposite. And again, this has to be this. Yeah. This should work. So we just we just turn that opposite. If the credit is not, we'll just write it down, all the things. So this one, we just write a statement like that. And true, we'll write the statement later on. We'll first do the print. Like that. And if, so the third statement is if credits is not greater than or equal to 120, not greater than, so it's going to be less than, because less than is opposite of not greater than or equal to 120. And their GPA is greater than or equal to, and the GPA is not greater than or equal to, so we just write 2.0. I know it's a little bit tricky, but that's the way it is. So if it's less than or equal to, the opposite is greater than. If it's not greater than or equal to means you just have to make it less than. So like that. And I'm pretty sure that it should work if I got it right. Okay, I didn't get it right. That credits is not greater than or equal to. So the credits is not greater than or equal to. I don't think it's, I mean, it makes no sense if they say so. Let's see. I don't know. Credits is not greater than or equal to. I don't know what's going on here because they wanted us to put a not statement. I don't know. It makes no sense in real life. So they're just putting us in a situation where it doesn't relate to a real life. But yeah, makes no sense. But yeah, that's what it is. Okay. So in the third statement, since the first condition is press, the second part either and should be GPA is greater than 2.0. So yeah, less than or equal to the opposite of that is greater than. So it should be okay. Let me just run that. Third statement that checks for both credits and okay. The third one is supposed to check for credits. Where the hell is that? So is not greater than is not greater than or equal to, and their GPA is not greater than or equal to. So you write it like that. You just as it is, type is as is. The, since the first condition checked is, wait, let me just write it down. So the third statement is this one. And just commit. Since the first condition checked its credit, so the credits, I've done a good job, I guess, but I don't know. Third one, if the credit is not greater than or equal to, greater than or equal to 120 is not. Oh, okay, so we do it like that. Like that. Do it like that. Do it like that. So this has to check for the whole thing. So the whole thing returns. So we had to use the PEMDAS here. So we had to put the parentheses around these. So not greater than or equal to, and their GPA is not greater than or equal to 1. So we just put 1, not, or we could just remove this and put like a not in here. So, I mean, we got to do it the proper way, yeah? So, what the hell? The third if statement, since the first condition checked is credits, then the second part of the and should be GPA greater than 20. So what did we do here? And the GPA is not greater than or equal to 2.0. So not greater than or equal to makes no sense. These assignments are crazy. Makes no sense. Whatever. Okay, I just gotta do one more. So see, it's makes no sense. If the credits is not greater than or equal to 120, is not greater than or equal to 120, and their GPA is not greater than, makes no sense. We could just remove this. Okay, do it like that. Not. Makes no sense at all. Wait, I put the wrong one. Yeah, so you just have to like write it as is, but it made no sense whatsoever. I don't know. The way that they have written things, the descriptions are poor. Codecademy, you gotta improve that on that because it's not done properly. Because CGPA has to be more than 2.0. Not the CGPA, the GPA has to be more than 2.0 or equal to it for you to, yeah, if GPA is greater than or equal to, your GPA is high enough to graduate. If not, then it's not. Now, the same thing goes for credits. If it's greater than equal to 120, then you have the credits to graduate. Otherwise, no. So these two are correct. In the third statement, they say that if the credit is not greater than 120 or equal to it, and their GPA is not greater than equal to 20. So you have to check for two things and make sure that both of them are not equal to or greater than 120. In the case of GPA not greater than 2.0, then you do not meet either the requirements to. Okay, so you fail on both accounts. That's the thing. Makes sense. Still doesn't make a lot of sense to do it this way, but they just want us to teach. I mean, I would have done it in a much better way, but I understand that we are doing an assignment. Okay, so we check for your comments. We don't have any comments. Either you get it all or you don't get it at all. Okay, you get it or you don't get it at all. Please comment if you get it or you don't get it at all. Okay, now we just go back else statements. So there's one if statement, and then we just write an else statement. So they say that we have to write else if, and in that one we just write this one, and we'll just go back to write the statement. So check for failing to meet one or both. They want you to add an additional check to previous if statement. If a student is failing to meet one or both the graduation requirements, they want it to print else. So this should just, there's no if condition in else. Either they meet the qualification or they don't. So we check for all the qualification for their graduation, qualification requirements for the graduation. So else, you just print that, yeah, you don't meet the requirements to graduate. Okay, no. Okay. Now what we do is we just there's just too much noise in here. Okay. Because someone is in the kitchen. Run. So yeah, we're done. Let me just check the comments. There is nobody talking. Either everyone gets it or nobody gets it, or they don't care. So just comment if you get it. If you don't get it, comment. Put your comment in there. It helps the algorithm. Else if statements. So if they want us to do else if, and okay, so else if is written like that, not the way that I was writing it. Okay, so we do else if statements like that. They want us to write for, and if grade is 90 or higher, if grade is greater than or equal to 90, do this, print A. You are just printing the grades. Nice. Okay, we just do it like that. Right. If we write an if, and then we write an else, and we give an f1. So we just check for 80. Check for it's greater than 90 or equal to it, and then we give the A grade, then we give the B grade, then we give the C, and then we also give a D. So we write it down like that. And for D, it is supposed to be more than 60, And it's supposed to be more than 70. Let's see. And I think this should do it. Run it. Yeah, that works. So if your grade is greater than or equal to 90, you have A. Greater than 80, it's just B, C, and D. And if nothing else works, I use else statement and print an F, because after D there is like any there's no grade. Even if you score like 1, you'll get an F. Even if you score like 59, you get an F. So yeah, missed by inches, missed by miles. It's all equal in this regard. It's funny, all of it. Okay, so we are doing control flow. The next one is list. I love list, but we'll create another one for list. I'll make another video for that. Uh, so just finish the control flows. Any questions so far? No questions? Wow, you guys are smarter than llama's ass. Okay. Let's just get to. Okay, we gotta do more stuff. We don't want to do. Here's the table of conversions. Okay, what do they want us to do? I'm a little busy. Let's take this one and give me the new one. Thank you so much. So I just got like fresh tea. Thank you. This is how I do my best work, because I have everything taken care of for me. I just focus on my work. And that's how you succeed in life, when you have a partner that understands that you are a crazy guy and they support you in your endeavors. Okay, let's check which number planet is equal to. Okay, write a space.py program that helps Cody. This little Cody is a little guy. He's an interplanetary space boxer who is trying to win championship belts. Oh, little Cody. Name is good. Cody. It's for code. So let's just write down little Cody statement, and then we run it and see who little Cody is. I hope he didn't give it too many parameters. See, so this is the little, actually, this one is better. Who's the little Cody? Let's call him the little Cody. Okay. So this is a little Cody, and he sometimes looks like that, but she is not the little Cody. So this, let's call him the little Cody. I love it. So I'll just save his photo for the reference. So this is little Cody, as we know about him, and he is trying to win a championship belts for various weight categories on other planets within the solar system. Write a space.py program that helps Cody keep track of their target weights by. Checks which planet number is equal to. It should then compute their weights on the destination planet. So you just multiply with the relative gravity, I guess, and that should do it. Yeah. Yeah, so you just multiply with the weight with the gravity, and you just get the weight. So what we do is we write right. But I want to see if planet is equal to 1. Okay, so that's what they want us to do. Actually, I'll just copy and paste it now that we have seen it, and I'll explain it quickly. So they want to see if planet number 1, if planet is equal to 1, then do this. If planet is equal to 2, then weight is calculated like that. So the third planet is Jupiter. If you're on the Jupiter, your weight is a lot more than you have it on Earth. We don't have it on Earth because it's equal to weight, the weight that we have right now on 185. So if you go to another planet like Venus, which is number one after Mercury. You can't really go on Mercury, you'll die. Uh, and even on the Venus, you'll die. So little Cody is gone to planet number one, Venus, and now his weight is a lot less than what he weighs on Earth. And then if he goes to the Mars, his weight is about 0.38 of that on Earth. So he's much lighter on Mars. He can jump around. He'll be a Superman. But his weight is a lot more on Jupiter. He'll just die. He'll get crushed because he'll feel the weight of his weight on his chest or his head, more than that. So same goes for planet number four, which is Saturn and Uranus. Uranus is much lighter for some reason. You'll feel lighter over there, and the same goes for Neptune, where you will feel a little bit, heavier than Earth. So that's that. Now we print it, and we are done. These are like really easy ones, so I just went lazy. Up next. So that's how you do it. Start my quiz time. Any questions so far? So is this course paid? I think I answered that question long ago. It's just free. The one on Codecademy, the one that I'm doing right now, it's not free. There is about $200, 200 something fee. I paid like half of it because they gave me a discount. They offered me a specific discount for myself. So I use that. So I have to pay like 119. I haven't yet paid it because there's a credit card thing going on, but I'll fix that within a few days, and then I can keep doing what I'm doing. And if they block me for some reason because of that, then I'll get a friend's credit card and I'll fix that. But I have to go to the UAE for fixing the credit card, and for now they have allowed me to continue. So you see, account and billing. I'll show you. We answer this question for once and all. So see, we have the payment plan. You see, this was $239 per year, but they gave me 119, and they billed me a little, and now okay, so now I get it. I'm using the wrong payment method. That's why they couldn't charge my account, because I'm just using the wrong one. The other one that has the money, they didn't use it, so it's not the credit card. It's just me being stupid. Okay, I'll fix it. No worries. Yeah, I'll fix it. See, this is past due because I didn't pay it. I didn't pay it right. I'll fix it today. Okay, so little Cody has done his thing. Little Cody can go home now. Okay, determine the truth value. So 4 into 5 is about 20, is less than equal to 21 minus 1. So that's true because it's 20. 20 is less than or equal to 20. And 4, okay, so first you do the PEMDAS, so parentheses from the left to right. So 4 is less than or equal to, then you start this one, 2 into 3, which is 6. So 4 is less than or equal to 6, which is true. So this is true. And 7 plus 1 equal to 8, which is also true. So true and true becomes true, which we talked about already. We also did on Gist, which I put the link in. So let's just go to the second one. And Lal Muhammad, awesome bro. Share your screen. Thank you so much. Thank you for reminding me. So I'll just go back. Should I go to the first one? Python 3 quizzes, flow quiz. Wait, I'll just go to the quiz again. And then I'll go to this quiz again so I can redo it. You can see my screen now, right? Okay. At least nobody else is sleeping. You get to realize that. Uh, okay. Now we have up next is quiz. So we start the quiz again. Apologies for not sharing my screen earlier on. I'll just get a sip of tea. So my brain starts functioning again. And after this quiz, we'll just end this one. We'll start another stream for the list. Then we'll do one for loops, one for functions, one for Python. And then we'll create a playlist of these things so that you can easily go through them. But one long one is also fine. But let's see what we can do about it. Okay. Now we go to the quiz. And the internet has slowed down. I hope that it doesn't die because the battery is not working properly. So I hope that it keeps working. Okay, so x is equal to 0. So this started with a new one. Print x is equal to 0. So this is incorrect. It won't even work. This is incorrect. Yeah, because this is not the way to write it down. You have to write 2 equal to. Consider the code below. What would this print to the terminal? This is printed. If x is less than or equal to 2, this is printed. I'm not sure what it is. Okay, so it's less than or equal to 4 won't work. If, yeah, it's, is this printed? And then is this printed? And this also might get printed. Yeah, that's correct, because x is 5 and 5 is less than or equal to 6, and this as well. So both of the statements get true. If there was an else statement, else if, then there only this one's supposed to be printed. So 4 into 5 is 20. 20 is less than or equal to 20, so that's true. Which of the following is a Boolean expression? My name is Angelo. This is the most elegant. This is an opinion. This quiz is very odd. This is again an opinion. It's not. For some it is. For some it's not. The New York Yankees are the closest. So it's again an opinion. This is true. This is either true or false. So that's a truthy or false statement. But the rest are just opinion. And that's usually my problem with the people. They are just sharing their opinion, and they think they're supposed to get like credit for that, and like they want their opinion to be treated as like fact, which is not. It's just an opinion. It's either true or false. Okay, so which of the following variables, let me just put it like that. Okay, so any questions so far? If you don't have any, then we can continue. And which of the following variables contains a Boolean value? This one. Because these are all bullshit. So 3 into 2 plus 1. Okay, so yeah, so this is not 3 into 2. This is 3 to the power of 2. So this has to be 3 into 3, 9. 9 plus 1 is 10. 10 is not equal to 10, because then divide by, yeah. So 10 is not, 10 is equal to 10. So if we say 10 is not equal to 10, that becomes false. Determine the truth value of the following expression. So 9 minus 4 first has to solve like PEMDAS, parenthesis. Then within parentheses, like is 9 minus 4, which is 5. 5 into 2 is 10. 10 is equal to 10, wait, 10, we'll just write it down like that. It's equal to, solve it, to, like, this is 7 tens are 70, 7 11s are, so this is true. This is true. Because 10 is equal to 10, which is true. Okay, so determine the truth value of the following expression. 4 is less than equal to 2 into 3, so 3 6. Yes, so this first part is true, and the second part is also true, so it's true. Let's just go to the next one. We have scored 100%. We are really good at that, thanks to us. So we just start the next project, I guess. I don't know if it's a different thing. Let's see. Let's see if it's something to do, not to do with this, the truthy and false statements. Like yeah, I think it's still a part of it, because in the syllabus it's still control flow. So once we finish that, we'll create another live stream for list. Maybe today, maybe in the evening or something. So magic 8 ball, not magic. I'm I'm having a little bit of problems with that. So magic 8 ball. We do this. Okay. We have the following format. Okay. Okay, so first ask a question. Name, asks question, answer. Joe asks, is this real life? Is this the real life? Is this the fantasy? Magic 8 ball, answer. Better not tell you now. Okay, so I think what happens here is a popular toy developed in the 1950s for fortune telling or advice seeking. Write a Python program that can answer any yes or no question with a different fortune each time it executes. But how do we? Okay, let's just read about it, because we have limited information here. But I understand it. I understand it. What's going on with the Wikipedia? So we'll just take a hint from here, because we don't know. We just got to take 5 minutes break. If you have any questions, we can ask and answer them here, and then I'll get back to it. I just want to know if they are going to ask the name and then the question, and then does it. Because I think what happens is you do it like that. If you have any questions, there's no question, so I'll just go back and stop my break, cancel it. I'll start a timer for 25 minutes, and we are done with like 3 of them. This is the third one, and we'll do one more, and then we'll take 1 hour break. Not 1 hour, maybe half an hour. But you took a longer break in the morning, so we don't really need a break. We just keep doing what we're doing, as long as I have my fuel with me. So you do the way that you take information in Python is you get unstuck documentation. No, we don't want to do that. So how do you take the input? Yeah. So I'm getting tired now, I guess. What's your name? What's your name? My name is Sheila. So you get the name, then you get the question. What's your name? So this will be saved in a variable. Then we call it what's your question? Put it in a question, and a question, and we print it like that. Print. We put name plus asks. Out. Yep. And then we do it a question. And right, we do it like that. So we have like a new line now. We put the question in there like that, put a full colon, and then we write it down like that with the print statement like that. We started with the quotes. That. And then what we do is the random number. So we get, because they want it to be with a different fortune. Yeah, it could be any question, you know. So we just put a random, this has to be, put in somewhere. I think it's a list question though, because it makes no sense to, yes, definitely all of these things. Yeah. So, oh, they wanted us to, like, write an if statement. Is this the real life? So we could do something like a list and then print a random thing. But we they want us to see if that can answer any yes or no questions with different fortune each time it executes. Reply here's you try again. Yeah. So I'm not really sure. Let's just copy and paste it. And I think what we are supposed to do is just output a random thing, but then I don't understand the logic behind that. So 8-ball Python. I'll put it on just so you can also copy it. And the reason why I'm doing it, yeah, see, I just create a list and then put a random choice among these answers. So, yeah. So, like that. There is no quitting in here. They don't want us to quit. Yeah. So I'll just create a list in here, put like these things within quotes for that. So I'll just write down answers. This is getting a little bit harder because you have to think about uh, doing it properly. Okay, so like that. In fact, I'll just copy it. So in the Sublime, you can just, put like a tab in there with a command line like that. And then you can just do it like that. So see what I did is I put like all of them together and cleaned it up and wrote the code. So they have this random dot choice in that. So this is the one. It's random dot choice, and within that, just put the list, right? So you just do the parentheses, and this is a random dot function. It's like a random choice in between these. And what I'll do is random dot choice, so like that, parentheses, and then answers. So like that. We put a space in there. Just run. There must be a character issue with here. That's right. Okay. So let's just copy it, paste it, save it. As what's it called? 8 ball? Magic 8 ball. So this is Control T. So let's write down Python magic 8 ball. I have to do Python 3. Is this the real life? Is this the fantasy? Random is not defined because there's no the random number. Get random number and list item. Python. At that, so random. It's the random choice thing. Just wanna, yeah, we're doing it right, but then maybe we have to use a use command or something, uses math or something. Random choice. random dot choice, and then you put list. So view history. Let's just see how they were doing it. If they imported anything or yeah. So you just import the random library from the math. So how that's how you do it. So same thing goes for local version. We might not like it, but we just do like that. So can we run it? Yeah, it's my hazy. So just copy it. I'm just dozing off because it's yeah almost 9 a.m. and which is my time to sleep. Okay, so see this is like line number three. It works. The thing with the quotation is I can write it like that. Then it won't work. I'll just write it like that. It's having some trouble finding correct one. Just run it. So this is some problem like going on because we just saw that working properly locally. That's why local is always a good option. So if condition for this one is finished, so sales shopping. Let me just check that. Come on. So it's just a shopping thing, which we already did once of these. Yes, I am sleepy. Yes, I am sleepy for sure. So I'll be taking a break after these 10 minutes. So yeah, this is quite easy actually, this part. but we'll take some time doing that. So there's like 9 modules to that. We'll fix that in the next one. So Magic 8 Ball, I'm not sure why it's not working, but let's see. So that one was just working fine. So I'm just missing it for some reason. Ah, so we just had to click start and then, okay. See, what they are already telling us, we wrote it all by ourselves. Wow, that's why I was getting sleepy because it's not working, but now it does. So we just have enough energy to finish it off, so we can get this done. So see, I'll save it. What's your name? What's going on in here? They just won't want an input. So we'll just call it Fahad. Okay. Question. What's your question? So I imported the random, and now we have rand int. So it's essentially the same thing. We already did that. They want us to do it in this way, but it's essentially the same thing. We just do it like that. So we want to get like a, so this is a random number. See, we want to do like that. And they want us to, print that for some good reason. We are already using the program which works fine, but we just want to finish these modules and make sure that we are done with them properly. The first one is answers of 0, and we keep on for statements. And the way that we do is we write else if, which is written as ELF, like that. Okay, now the system has halted. If it's values for 3 to 9, now for some reason it won't work. put like multiple statements and then it will, finish that. Wait, I guess. We might have to redo it because on us. And we cannot close it. So I'm going to take a break, a halt. Just doing a little too much work in here. It's been 5 years that this, yes, I am being. Everyone for joining. We just have to slow it down. So it got better today, and I have to get my code in the next one, which would be about create another live stream, which is about lists. And we just put all of them in one, what is it called? Playlist on YouTube, and we should be good. Okay, so we'll see you when I see you. Thank you. Goodbye.